has to be included in your morning routine, you might ask? Tongue scraping. Tongue scraping is one of the easiest things to include in your morning routine that I really feel like once you go and do it, you won't be going back based on what you find that you get off your tongue. So let's talk about what it is, why you should do it, and actually how to do it. So tongue scraping is just a really simple process of actually scraping your tongue to remove the things that have gathered there overnight. And so tongue scraping is a really, really fast and easy way to remove extra particles, kind of the ones that you would think of like, ooh, they cause bad breath. That is one of the reasons why you might want to do it. However, there are others from the surface of your tongue. And so it's usually done with a small, like rounded tool that's made of plastic or metal. And this is not replacing brushing your teeth by any means. And I'll show you how to do it in a minute and tell you like when in the process you would want to do it. But it's a really great addition to obviously brushing your teeth and even using mouthwash. But let's jump into 3 reasons why this has to be part of your morning routine. So number 1, it improves overall health by improving digestion. So if your tongue is coated with that kind of like white stuff that you might see on it in the morning when you wake up, it's actually really hard for it to signal the correct digestive enzymes when you actually consume food, because whenever you consume food, digestion actually starts whenever you put the food in your mouth and begin to chew it. And so, of course, we know that when we chew it, we have saliva and we have, increased digestive enzymes that are released. Having this extra coating on your tongue kind of impedes digestion because of those reasons. And so whenever we remove that from our tongue, it can really help to increase digestion, which we know is super important to overall health. So that's number 1 reason. Number 2 reason is that it actually improves your sense of taste. And again, whenever we want to feel, I should say we do want to feel really satisfied when we eat. And so part of that being satisfied is actually the taste of the food. And so it would make sense if we could taste our food better, then we would be a little bit more satisfied. So tongue scraping actually improves our sense of taste because it removes that layer of like film, which is really like, could be bacteria, could be dead skin scales, which is nasty to think about, right? It removes all that. And so then we can better distinguish between like bitter and salty and sweet and sour, all of those. That is definitely part of the digestive processes. And it just helps us to really savor our food more. I don't know about you, but I really love food. So of course I want to like savor my food more because that helps me to be more satisfied. It's really part of the whole process of eating. And so another reason why this matters in the whole grand scheme of thing is because in Ayurvedic medicine, which is kind of like Chinese medicine, they believe that different parts of the tongue link to different organs that we have in our body, like lungs, stomach, heart, spleen, liver, kidneys, things like that. And so when you have a coating on your tongue, it's kind of indicative that toxins are present and it can actually prevent proper digestion of food because of the reasons that I mentioned. And so whenever we remove that via a tongue scraper, it stimulates those organs, but it can actually help us better digest our food, which then can help these organs work better. So it kind of all works, together in that way. And so the last reason number 3, why this has to be part of your morning routine is it helps to reduce bad breath and also improves oral health, of course. And so, of course, this does not, again, let me be clear, this does not replace brushing your teeth. However, it is a really great addition to your morning oral routine that can help tremendously at decreasing bad breath. Because you're getting all of those all of that bacteria out that has been sitting on your tongue all night. You're getting all of the kind of, settlings from your body detoxing overnight, because we know our body detoxes. And so all of that kind of just collects on your tongue. So you want to make sure you get that off. Very importante. So after you know what it is, why you should do it, of course, you want to know how to do it, right? And so it's really important to have the right tool to do tongue scraping, because I know some people try to do it with like the back of their toothbrush or other types of things. I found that this tool right here, which is pretty inexpensive, and I'm going to give you the link to it in the description of this video, but it's really key to have something that looks very similar to this and is metal. I feel like that's really key. I don't love the plastic ones, so metal is really key. But what you want to do to tongue scrape is to stand in front of a mirror and open your mouth, stick out your tongue like that. And so you want to use this gently rounded part right here to get as far back as you can on your tongue. Now, I know sometimes if you're just starting out, it might be kind of odd to put it way back there, and it actually can cause a little bit of a gag reflex to come up. So you just want to make sure, to start wherever is best for you if you're new to this, but start as far back as you can and then just rake forward with the rounded edge of this like that. And so you just want to do it pretty gently. You don't have to do it super hard. And I promise what you see that comes out right here, you'll never go back. You don't want that sitting on your tongue. It's not a very pretty sight, but however, you're getting it off. So of course you're going to do it a couple of times. I probably do it 3 to 5 strokes down. And of course, each time you do it down, you want to rinse it under the water to get off what you got off of your tongue, and then just repeat. And so repeat until you've scraped your entire tongue. So of course that could take 3 to 5, I would say, just depending, but you want to wash it, of course, with soap and water and leave it to dry. I just put it right by my toothbrush. Really easy, really quick. It takes, really takes like less than a minute, but this is a super important process and practice, I guess I should say, for detox and overall health. So I hope that you add this into your daily routine if you're not already doing it, or maybe if you're not really consistent with it, that you become consistent with it and kind of add it into one of the things that you do every day. For more resources and for links to this, look at the description of this video. See you on the next video.